Welcome to Universal Door Meditation Center, located in the southwest Houston area of Sugar Land, Texas. Our center was founded in 2003 by Nisa Thich Nhat Hanh, and the main programs at the center include weekly meditation classes, retreats and workshops, and traditional Buddhist ceremonies. This film feature will introduce about the first annual Summer Youth and Family Program of 2013, how it began, what it is, and the results that we have seen. The first concepts for the program began in the middle of 2012 when 3 different sets of Vietnamese families came to meet with Nisa, all within just a few weeks period of time. All 3 families had very serious situations of conflict involving their children. Nisa began the process of working with each family, but had the clear conclusion that we need to do something, create some sort of program to help parents and teens before the problems become severe. From there, she began to work with the nuns and the students at Universal Door to create and launch what became known as the Parent and Teen Weekend Workshops Series. There ended up being a total of 7 weekend workshops. 5 were held in Houston and 2 in Dallas, starting in October of 2012 and finishing in April of 2013. The teens came on Saturdays to focus on understanding themselves and others and improving communication skills. Having the time and space for just the teens to listen heart to heart with Nisa and share with each other really gave them the space to be able to open the problems and begin to find out where they come from and why. Parents came on Sundays in order to do their own focused work to understand themselves and their children and how to create greater harmony in the family. The program was a fantastic success, with countless heart-touching stories of realization, improvement, hope, and happiness within the families. From there, many families asked Nisa to continue to reach out and help, not just in weekend workshops, but in simple, regular ways, to both the youth and the whole family. So it was in May of 2013, with the summer vacations about to begin, and many people would have the time and interest to invest in this work. So the Summer Youth and Family Program was created and launched based on the experience of the teen and parent workshops. With a strong emphasis on fun and creativity, the program ran from 11 in the morning to 12:30 in the afternoon every Sunday. It became a regular part of everyday life in the summer. While parents, friends, and family were attending Dharma talks with Nisa in the meditation hall, the youth had their very own special program to attend. The youth program had 3 parts. Half the time was dedicated toward improving communication. For teenagers, there was the Teen Talk group, where they had discussions and activities based on the topics that they felt were most important and meaningful. This gave teens an easy place and situation and environment to explore their thoughts and feelings, get to understand more about themselves and others, and interact and share with the group. Having this kind of space among themselves really enabled them to go deeper, to reflect more, and begin to transform. For the younger youth, there was a communication class in Vietnamese called Tam Tấn Tuổi Trẻ, meaning youth communication, to support their capacity to work with spoken Vietnamese. English-speaking youth had a similar program with the group name Speak Up, Speak Out. For both groups of young students, the important goal was to express themselves and interact while doing fun activities and games that focused on improving their communication. Inside these classes, the youth had a great chance to explore and have fun and learn and grow at the same time. The second half of each Sunday class was devoted towards crafts and games. Each day there was a theme, such as express yourself, one step at a time, or sharing is caring, upon which all the activities of the day were based. So the crafts and games were deeply connected to the main theme of the day, to help students take home the main lesson we wanted them to understand. Here are some examples of crafts where kids painted unique patterns on wooden initials of their first name as part of expressing themselves. Other crafts included making Helping Hands coupon books, where kids traced their hands and created coupons, and eventually put them together into a book and gave them to parents to cash in. Another really successful project was where children wrote letters to their parents. They created the letters and decorated them, expressing different thoughts and feelings they had inside that they wanted their mom and dad to know about them. This kind of activity is really helpful because the children are giving a part of themselves to their parents, and the result is that both sides deepen their understanding of each other. Making friendship bracelets was another project that required a lot of focus and attention. And then there was origami, which really helped students deepen their listening skills, practice patience, and willingness to try something new. Other projects included things like making a family keychain rack on the day where our topic was communication is key, and so much more. Some of the outdoor games that we played with were things like relay races, where kids were divided into teams, and they learned leadership skills and how to recognize each other's strengths and weaknesses and still continue to cheer and support each other along the way. Here is shown something called the Water Brigade. It's a relay involving passing cups of water over your head to a full bucket in the back row. It's a lot of fun also on a hot day. And this is the famous water balloon toss, always a favorite among kids. Sometimes we brought the games indoors, and we would play things like charades or Pictionary, which involves one drawer and many guessers and a very limited amount of time. It usually makes for a lot of laughs and great fun. Students also had a chance to elect to do dancing. There was one group that did modern dance to modern music, and another group that chose to do traditional dance to traditional Vietnamese music. The traditional group actually performed their dance at the Rose for Parents ceremony in August. After 3 months, we had observed so much positive change within each child that there have been many requests to continue the program. The plans are well underway, but before we start that chapter, we would like to express our gratitude to Nisa for her constant guidance, support, and teachings to help each person realize and live with the true happiness within. Because of her dedication and effort, the Summer Youth Program was possible. And to all the nuns, students, friends of Universal Door who donated time, energy, and resources to help run the program throughout the whole summer, we extend our heartfelt thanks. And to all the youth who participated, our ongoing encouragement for you all to continue to discover more within, be yourself, and express it clearly with an open heart into the world continues. We hope that you will take everything that you learned here and continue to apply it within until every day is filled with true happiness within yourself, within your family, and your friends. We hope to see you all again soon.
So, as the organizers of the Summer Youth and Family Program, how did you guys feel about the program in the end?
You know, I really liked it because looking at this program, I felt like, gosh, I really wish I had something like this when I was a young teenager. Because now, I mean, I started coming when I was in my 20s. Truly, if I had known all this stuff that was being taught, I think I would have saved myself 15, 20 years of just struggle throughout my life. And I mean, I think it's so unique what is being taught here because it's totally different from what you get from the outside. I mean, this is like great life tools.
That's true.
Yeah, for me, I feel this program is so special because I've been to different programs when I was young, but our program is we understand the kid, each one of them, and based on their understanding, we help them, we support them, and then I'm so excited about this program. And that way, you know, what happens after 3 months pass, and 3 months has passed, and I see the kids and that you know make us as a teacher, especially for me, so happy to see them you know change. And I see that I'm so happy that to see the parents value this, and then they want to invest for the kids because it is very important. If they understand themselves stable, later in life they will use what they have learned know about themselves, and their life will be stable.
I think I agree with Gopherki that the program is so special that to me that when I was young I attend here and there at the other schools and it's all about lecturing and I want to do the good thing but I can't. And over here the special about over here is that we do lecturing and then we do practicing and it's so good for the kids, and I truly see the kids that they improve a lot within 3 months, and I'm very, and when I see them improve like that, and I'm really happy.
For me, I was really touched by watching the kids change little step by little step through the summer because it was every week for 90 minutes. So you could see a small little change in this person today, and a small change, and a small, but then over 3, 4, 5, 8 weeks, it's just amazing how far they've come, and you can watch it happening in slow motion. And I thought that was just fantastic because that's really stable change, and they will be able to continue like that.
And I mean, I want to say all the students, I noticed every single one of them had
Same
change
here.
every time they left.
I saw that too. Every single one of them really should get.
Let me ask you this question: what do you think that we should continue the program for the
Oh.
kids who
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it's like, you know, you plant a seed, and you don't learn anything overnight. So you plant the seed, you have to continue to water it. You know, so I absolutely think it's a life, actually what course kind of thing.
I think it's going to be a long
Long
investment.
term.
And that's what I think think so too. If they learn for 3 months and then they go home, they go to school out there, and well, 6 months later, they probably can't remember anything. Do you agree with me in that?
For kids, repetition is really
Yeah.
important. So yeah, I think we should make a point of encouraging all of them to continue and bring their friends.
Yes.
The more the merrier.
Makes it more fun.
Yeah.
So, cool. I guess we gotta get started on the other programs.
Okay, let's get the new program started.
Okay, I agree. I'm in.
All right, who's first?